What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, we're coming back to STMLT. Yes, indeed, STMLT Fans Feeling You. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-boobidi bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from SMB, and this is actually one of SMB's 3 prioritized requests for the month of June for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, SMB. Hope you enjoy the show, man. SMB wanted to see me react to this. It is STMLT with a tune called Twilight. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by STMLT, STMLT, okay? And the video has 134,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. STMLT Twilight live at KT Zep Yokohama 2024. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
No, we're cranked. Pushing it at halftime, I like it. Stay in the halftime, okay. I'm sorry, SMB, but you're hitting 300 right now with me as far as your prioritized request for the month of June. I wasn't thrilled with the first one, and I had my reasons why. The second one, it wasn't anything wrong with it. It just wasn't. It wasn't in my wheelhouse. It wasn't my bag. It wasn't my cup of tea. This is hitting home on all cylinders. This is hitting a home run, going yard out of Fenway over the big green monster. This is hitting a home run with me without question. The chordal progression, I like it. It sounds good. It's pleasing to the ear. It makes sense. It's flowing really well. Melodic lines, whether happening within the instrumentation or in the vocals, counter melodic lines, harmonic lines, they all make sense, all pleasing to the ear. I love the intensity, the energy, the drive of the music, the drive of the song. Love everything about it. The performances from everybody involved, vocally, guitars, bass, drums, keyboards, the whole shebang. It's just hitting on all cylinders right now for me. It really is. It is rounding the bases. And it looks like we're heading for home. So that's a good thing. I'm digging everything about it. And not just what I'm hearing, but what I'm seeing as well. Live show also hitting a home run. So yeah, you didn't hit home runs with me for the first two, but this one, oh yeah, absolutely, you're hitting a home run with me on this one. So yeah, like I've always said though, you can't win them all. You can't win them all. But look, you're batting .333 right now with these three requests, right? Most professional baseball players would love to have a batting average of .333. So nothing to scoff at, nothing to be feeling bad about, because .333, that's pro level in the pros. So you got nothing to worry about, man. I'm digging everything I'm hearing, digging everything I'm seeing. Let's finish this out and we'll get to the review. Modulation. Yep. Enjoyed it thoroughly. Start to finish. Visually, audioly, I got zero complaints. So, now that may end up leading to a review on the shorter side, and that's not because I didn't like it. It's because, there really isn't a whole lot to discuss that I didn't discuss during the course of the reaction. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. But first, let me get my thoughts together and make sure I didn't miss anything. And I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was STMLT with a tune called Twilight. This was a request from SMB. And this was actually one of SMB's 3 prioritized requests for the month of June for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, SMB. I hope you enjoyed the show. Yeah, this was fun. This was fun. This was a good listen. It was a good watch. I had a nice time with this one, okay? This one was enjoyable on all fronts. I have absolutely zero complaints about this. So let's get to it. Let's get to the score. And I have a feeling we're going to have a pretty short review here. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.8. Yup, 7.8. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, 7.8. What does that mean? Well, a 7.8 would translate to a really good skill rating, because overall, I think this was a really good song. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and a B+ letter grade. So there you go, a 7.8, really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. This was fun. This was a fun listen. Everything about the song made sense. The chord progression flowed really well. The melodic lines, harmonic lines, counter melodic lines all made sense throughout the song. The modulation made sense. It didn't just make sense, it was a welcome, it was definitely a welcome addition. It added some variety to the song. The song didn't become mundane, so that was a good thing. As far as musicianship goes, everybody did a fine job playing their instruments, keyboards. I like that little keyboard intro. It didn't go on for too long. It was nicely done. Guitar playing, bass playing, keyboard playing, drumming, all sounded just fine throughout the entire song. Vocally, I love the mix between the two. Far more emphasis on this song on melodic singing as opposed to the grit and growl vocals, in comparison to other songs we've heard from STMLT, where it's been far more dominated by the grit and growl vocal. This time, far more dominated by melodic singing. And yes, to me, that made a big difference. It absolutely did. It made the song more enjoyable. The energy, the drive of this song felt really nice. It definitely was a bopper. It definitely kept you engaged. It kept you grooving through the entire song. I have absolutely no complaints about it. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it's the most impressive song I've ever heard. It's not, okay? But it is a really good song across the board. I have no complaints about it. And as a result, we're getting up with that really good score of 7.5 for the song. Yeah, 7.5 for the song. But I'm giving this a 7.8. Why is that? Well, if you've been watching this channel for any amount of time, you know what I'm going to say. So say it with me, kids.
Say it out one time.
A live show can help your score, or it can hurt your score. In this case, it helped. It definitely helped. Let's go down the checklist, shall we? Stage presence, check. They have no problem in the stage presence department. They look like performers. They act like performers. Every single time I've seen these ladies on the channel, that's never been in question. So yeah, stage presence definitely gets a check. Stage energy, check. Quite a bit of it, actually, more than I was expecting. I was glad to see it. I was glad to see, everybody moving around on the stage, including the keyboard player. I love it when people, get mad at mad at me for pointing out when their favorite keyboard player wasn't moving around. And, well, the keyboard players shouldn't move around. They should be focusing on their playing. They need to focus on their playing, and as a result, they have to stand still. No, they don't. They are perfectly capable of moving around, rocking out, interacting with the crowd, and having fun, putting on a good visual show while playing their piano parts. Now, if your favorite keyboard player, if your favorite keyboard artist is unable to do that and has to stand still in order to play the parts, correctly, well, maybe you should expect more from your favorite keyboard player, because I can name a number of keyboard players who are able to move around and put on a good visual show and play their parts at the same time. So she did a fine job of it, and so did everybody else moving around, having a good time, putting on the best show they possibly can. Stage interaction. Yep, I saw a number of times where they interacted with each other on stage, so that's covered. Crowd interaction, absolutely, a number of times. Not just the lead vocalists either, both of them. But I saw the guitar player doing it, the keyboard player constantly engaging the crowd. Thankfully, thank you very much. So yeah, crowd interaction covered, check. Showmanship, yep, another check. they put on a good show visually, just as good as the song itself. So I got no problems there. Production, well, lighting. Yeah, lighting looked like it was designed to go with the song. So yeah, I'll give that the check too. So this is how we're coming up from like a 7.5 for the song, 7.4, 7.5, coming up to a 7.8. The live show, it definitely helped. So yeah, 7.8. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 7.8, which is a really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.